Hey there, investors. Want to know how anyone can build a diversified, high-performing portfolio with just 4 ASX-listed ETFs and a bit of cash on the side? Today, I'm sharing a powerful investment strategy that's delivered impressive results over the past 5 years. So stick around to see how you can get it all started and make it work for you. So here's the plan. We're combining 4 very accessible exchange-traded funds: the STW, the VBTC, Gold, and FANG, plus a cash reserve in the Macquarie Cash Management Accelerator account. This portfolio is designed for a moderate risk, balanced growth, stability, and diversification. And the best part, anyone can invest in these assets. So let's dive into how it performed from June 2020 to June 2025. Take a look at the portfolio and its back-tested compound annual growth rate, or CAGR, results over the last 5 years, with an annual rebalancing to keep the allocations on track. Here's the breakdown. We had 10% invested in the VBTC, and this gives you exposure to Bitcoin's explosive growth. I use Bitcoin's returns for the backtest since the VBTC is a newer listed ETF on the ASX. It delivered a massive 60% compound annual return. Then there's 35% in the STW, tracking the ASX 200. This provides the core equities exposure with an 8% annual return, including reinvested dividends. And by the way, its yield is around about 4.5%. So it's a nice little bonus. Next, 20% in FANG taps into the tech giant. So FANG typically stands for Facebook, Amazon, Nvidia or Netflix, and Google, plus a few others in there, basically your big American tech companies. And that's been annually returning 27%. Another 20% is in gold, which basically stands for the gold ETF, which adds stability, and that's had a return of about 8.3%. Finally, a 15% in Macquarie Accelerator, and that's a high interest account which earns around 3% annually with no fees, keeping your portfolio very flexible. So if you need cash to, do some new trades. So what did this portfolio achieve? Well, you can see it's a stellar 16% compound annual growth rate. If you invested $10,000 in June 2020, it would have grown over to $21,000 by June 2025. And today is the 2nd of June, so we're using similar line dates. That's a 110% return. That's way ahead of the ASX 200's annual return of 8%, which basically would have turned $10,000 into about $14,700. The portfolio secret, well, it's not really a big secret like, the 11 secret herbs and spices of KFC. It's just the fact that we've got some high growth assets like Bitcoin and FANG balanced by gold safety and a bit of cash stability. So it's just how well we've diversified at the end of the day. But without going overboard, it's only 4 positions. That's all it is. Now let's talk risk. The portfolio's volatility was about 12 to 14%. Now that's lower than the ASX 200's 18%, thanks to the diversification. Bitcoin and gold didn't move in lockstep with stocks. It saw a 20 to 25% dip in 2022, but recovered in 12 to 18 months. And the portfolio has a Sharpe ratio of 1.08, and that just means it delivers strong returns for the risk taken. Gold and cash cushion the blows during any of the tough times. Why does this work for anyone? These ETFs are traded on the ASX, so you can buy them through any broker. The Macquarie CMA is an easy to set up for your cash reserves. Bitcoin volatility and FANG's tech concentration do carry risks, but the portfolio's balance keeps things very, very manageable. Just rebalance basically once a year to stay on track. So this portfolio shows how just 4 ETFs and a smart cash strategy can build wealth. 16% annual returns over 5 years is the proof. Now, I've got to put the disclaimer here that a past performance, which I've just been through, isn't a guarantee of future results. But I want you to take this information in and utilize it how something as simple as setting up a portfolio with just 4 key ETFs can deliver such returns. Anyway, if you want to discuss this in more detail, feel free to write a few comments below. Do make sure you like the video. And for those who know me and have got direct contact, feel free to reach out. Until we catch up next time, take it easy.